So good morning everyone. So on this video, I'm gonna teach you and I will give you an information regarding with my topic, which is arithmetic. So let's start. So our topic for tonight is arithmetic. So what is arithmetic? So arithmetic is the branch of mathematics that deals with the study of numbers using various operations. So when we're talking about operations, what are the operations? So we have 4 operations. So let's start with the addition. The second one is subtraction. The third one is multiplication. And the last one is division. So what are the symbols of those operations? So for addition, the symbol, so we will see the plus sign or the cross. So that is the symbol for addition. And for subtraction, you will see this sign. And for multiplication, you will see the X sign, and that stands for multiplication. The other one is the division. Either the two of these is accepted for the division. So those are the sign of operation: the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and the division. Since we talk about the symbols, so we need this symbol also when we're going to add the two numbers. So we can call this one as equal sign. Okay, these are the examples of operations. So 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So when we're going to add the two numbers, we need to have the equal sign, and we have a symbol of plus sign, which is stand for addition. And the second one is for 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. So we use this symbol so that we will identify this one as subtraction. And we need a symbol of equal sign to get our answer. The same thing with the multiplication. So we need this symbol. And we need the symbol of equal sign to get our answer. And also for the division, we can use also the other one, and we can use also this one. So next, addition. So we can call sum. This is our example. 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So our sum is 2. So we can say that is our sum if we will add the two numbers, and the answer will be the sum. So 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So our sum is 2. So we will identify that one. We can call if addition if we're asking what is the sum of 1 plus 1? 1 and 1. So we can answer that one. That is a sum. So we will know that 1 and 1, it will become addition because that is sum. Let's proceed to subtraction. So we can call the total of 2 minus 2, we can call that one, that is the difference. So the answer of the subtraction. So take a look for our example. 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. So 0 is the difference. So when we say difference, we can conclude that one as subtraction. How about multiplication? So when we say multiplication, the total of the two numbers will be the product. So take a look for our example. So 3 times 3, when we're going to multiply the two digits, which is 3 and 3, so it will be the product. So the answer of the for the two digits will become the product. Okay, how about the division? So division, we can call the quotient. So the answer of the two numbers will be the quotient. So just always remember this one, the addition and multiplication. We can reverse the place of the numbers. So as for example, this one, 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. So instead of 2 plus 1, so we will put the 1 first before the 2. So 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. So when we're going to reverse the first addition, the first digit, so you will get the correct answer of 3. So it was the same with this one. So we will even these two numbers, you will get the answer. It will the same with this equation. So as for example, this one in multiplication, 2 times 1 is equals to 2. So we will reverse that one into 1 times 2. So we will get the same answer. So how about the subtraction and the division? So if we're going to reverse this one, we will having a different answer. As for example, 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. How about if we're going to reverse? We will move the second digit. So we're going to use 1 minus 2. So we will get the different answer. Instead of 1, we will be having a negative 1. So the same with division. So we need to remember that multiplication and addition, we will reverse we will move the places of our numbers, while the division and the subtraction, it cannot be. So next is arithmetic properties. So we have 3 arithmetic properties. So the first one, which is associative properties. So what is associative properties? So the associative properties, the word associative comes from the words which is associate or group. So the associative property is the rule that refers to grouping. So as for example, 2 open and close parenthesis 3x. So if we were going to simplify this one, so the answer will be 6x. So but we're going to find the associative properties. So we will never simplify this one, and our answer is not 6x. So when we're going to answer this one as associative properties, so we will having this 2x, 2 times 3, open and close parenthesis, x. Because in our definition, associative properties refers to grouping. So we were going to group this one and not simplifying. So if we're going to simplify, the answer is 6x. So this one. So we're going to simplify, that is 6x. And if we're talking about the associative property, so the answer will be 2 times 3, open and close parenthesis, x. So another properties, which is commutative properties. So what is commutative property? comes from the word commute or move around. So we have an example. 3 times 4 times x. So if we're going to simplify this one, it will become 12x. 3 times 4, 12 times x. So the answer is 12x. But we're not going to simplify because we are talking about the commutative property. So these are the possible answers that we have. So because commutative, we're going to move. So our original or the given is 3 by 4, 3 times 4 times x. So we will move this one, 4 instead of 3, and the x. So these are our example and these are the answers. So next is the distributive property. So what is distributive property? So when we say distributive property, the distributive property is sometimes called law of multiplication. So the distributive property is easy to remember if you recall that multiplication distributes over addition. So we have an example here. An example for distributive property. So the given is 2 times 3 plus 4. So if we're going to use the distributive property, so we will start with 2 times 3. So this one, 2 times 3. Then we will distribute this one plus we will follow this sign. Then 2 times 4. So this is our answer. So this one is another example. So 2, open and close parenthesis, x plus y. So the answer will be, so we will distribute that one. So 2x, so 2 times x, 2x, then copy the sign, plus, we will distribute the 2 and y, so 2y. So that is our answer.